Well, hey everybody, it's BearCozy, and today we have some patch notes. We actually have a ton of stuff. If we look at the patch notes, we got a lot of balance changes, a lot of damage increases on heroes, which is going to be really good for our progression for our dungeons, for our banker comps as well, and there are lots of stuff. So let's jump into it, and then I'll give you a quick recap. All right, the first thing first, before we get into all the rest of the changes, is the new heroes. We have two brand new legendary heroes, and I'm probably gonna pronounce this wrong, but the first brand new water hero is Afroni, which sounds really funny to me, and Doom Weaver Valeria.
They call me the soul catcher for a reason. Receive
Awaken Chaos Era.
All right, so there is Valeria, Doom Weaver Valeria. She looks amazing. I really love the wings on her. However, I don't think I'm gonna get her at all. I have really been struggling with pulling dark heroes and light heroes. I have one dark legendary, which is Fish Andre, and that's what I call him anyways. And I have 0 light legendaries, so for me, this is probably never gonna happen, although she does look amazing. She is actually a dark hero, and she looks amazing. There's also a new Christmas event, which is starting very, very soon. On December 22nd, which is coming very, very soon, through January 12th, we do have a new limited summon event, and the legendary heroes available are Afroni, which is the water hero, Fire Valeria, which is the regular Valeria. By the way, if you don't have her, now might be a good time to get her. She's an excellent farmer. Then, of course, we have Rick, who is okay, and an all legendary light and dark heroes. And speaking of legendary heroes, I don't have one light legendary. I've been playing for a year, and I don't even have one light legendary. I'm a little bit salty about that, but moving on. Legendary summon drop rates are increased for legendary light and dark heroes from 0.01 to 0.02. Yeah, considering I only have one dark legendary hero and 0 light legendary heroes, I don't think that's gonna help much, but maybe we'll pull some shards, see what happens. I'm not really sure. And the next one's actually a really good change. This is gonna be really awesome, I think, in my opinion. And this is going to be the accelerated battle animation from 1 and 2x speed modes. So now when we are farming in 2x speed modes, the animations will happen faster, which means the comps will run faster, which means we save time so we can farm more gear, and it's going to take less time so we don't spend all day farming, right? Number 6 is the adjustment for new players, which they're making changes again for new players. I don't understand why they keep making changes and adjustments for new players. It is very hard to make new player content considering something changes every single month. They're rotating the hero that the new players get. They're also changing the way they function. There's also updates for those specific heroes. So some of the traits are changing, some of the skills are changing, and things are constantly changing, and I feel like we're chasing our tails at this point. But they have increased the first completion rewards for Void Tower and Endless Trial, so that is really good news for new players just starting to the game. Hopefully those changes will help them progress a little more. They added new quests to the 7-day rookie quest, which is really nice. I believe the rookie hero now is Hitoshi. I have made a guide on him. He is fantastic. They've also adjusted the glory path rewards in Arena and added advanced summoning crystals as a reward. And they have also adjusted the battle scene and loading screen for Adventure 1 and 2. Okay, we'll take it. Moving in to the battle balance and adjustments. This is a wall of text. There are so many changes here. Almost every single hero in the game has had a change, as you can see. So to recap this, a lot of damage multipliers have been increased on a lot of heroes. Erendil sticks out to me. I use him in my banker. He's really, really good. You just slap as much crit rate on him as you can, and that gets added into crit damage, which is really, really nice. Hector, basic ability damage multiplier increase. Special ability increase. Hector's very good in Clan Boss as well. Evira, Bachelard, Epina. Some of these heroes we don't use. Hitoshi's all the way on the bottom. I know I skipped a little bit to the bottom, but since new players are all getting Hitoshi, and since Hitoshi's one of the newer epics, he has some new changes. Now, as I've mentioned before, I've just made a video showcase on Hitoshi showing off his abilities in Arena, in some dungeons, some other things as well. He's a really good gold farmer as well, and his special ability got changed a little bit. The max health based damage is no longer affected against bosses and monsters in Ruins of the Guards. Other than that, it still works in Queen of Tides, which is amazing. He is fantastic in Queen of Tides. The new legendary hero, Fendrick, got changed. His trait ability, bonus damage multiplier, is increased 10 to 15 and 20 to 25, depending on the ascensions that he is at. And then the ultimate ability-based cooldown is reduced by 5 turns. Some of the following hero abilities are now effective against bosses. Fianna's ultimate ability, Vance's trait ability, Jabez's trait ability, Trista, Bocce, and Hori. There are lots of new changes, and as you can see, I am not going to go through every single hero here, but as you can see, the damage multipliers increased. As I mentioned before, Erendil is very good for new players for low spend. He's very easy to get, very easy to ascend. He's in my banker team. Azrina is getting a buff as well. That is really good for free-to-play players, considering Azrina is very easy to get, very easy to ascend as well. Augustin got some new changes as well. Garel's special ability increased the bonus lifesteal from 50 to 80, making him a little more tanky, giving him more survivability. Tia has her base speed increased, which is okay. I don't see too many people using Tia. And then, of course, there's Rick. There's Crazed Durzag. If you have him, not many people do. One of the biggest changes in this balance patch is Brand the Brilliant. Trait now has a new effect, which is very, very bad in my opinion. Most people use Brand to help them with buffs, and also for his trait, because his trait, as it used to be, it used to provide a shield to all of the party, which means it would activate Nathalia's trait, which means you did not have to put her in a guard set. However, Brand the Brilliant is getting a new effect on his trait, and I think that is a huge mistake in my opinion. His new trait ability now is a new effect, recovers 25% of Brand the Brilliant's max health, which I don't really see the reason for, because you can just put him in a revival set and he will be all set. That is what I run him on, and Brand works out fantastic. He also used to give everybody shields in dungeons. He was the perfect candidate to help people run dungeons like Ash Magisteria if you don't have a speed farming comp. Garnet and Dark Azrina changed as well. Dark Azrina is very, very, very strong in my experience. I don't have her, however, I've faced her multiple times in Arena. She almost always wrecks my team. Now she has a 50% chance to apply silence to the target for 1 turn. Overtuned, I think she needs to get nerfed. That remains to be seen. So the biggest change for me thus far is the new heroes, and then Brand, of course. Brand, this is probably my least favorite change. I think this is a huge mistake, but I'd be curious to see what you think. Leave me a comment down below. Let me know what you think, if you agree with all these changes. For the most part, they're very good. Lots of damage increases. However, Brand the Brilliant, I think, is very, very bad. So, with that said, do me a huge favor. Hit the like and the subscribe button down below. Help me get to 1,000 subscribers. Also, hop into my Discord if you want to stay connected. We like to have a good time. We like to talk strats, banker comps, and we like to spam gifts. If that's something that sounds interesting to you, hop into my Discord. Link is in the description down below. And for more videos like this, check out the top right.